Good morning and welcome to our new student onboarding. We're going to jump right on into it. We have our wonderful Miss April Austin, who's the online director for Unitech Training Academy.
Hi, and good morning to all of you. As Ms. Crystal stated, my name is Miss April Austin. I am the online director. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do here at Unitech. I oversee all things. All departments are underneath my wings there, from admissions to the criminal secretary, career services, financial aid, education, which is why you're here today, registrar functions. So very glad that you have chosen Unitech as your educational forefront. One piece of advice that I want to give you is communication, guys. Communication is going to be your key to success here. As a preparatory school, we pride ourselves on experienced instructors. We pride ourselves in our vision statement, also our mission statement. And I definitely pride you and take you on a tour real quick there. If you can visit our website if you haven't done so. And if you click the About tab, you're going to see what our vision statement is and what our mission statement is as well. But again, not to bore you on those things, communication will be key to success here, guys. If you are just having a bad day, if you think that you need some resources, we do have a resource binder, if you will, that's here at the online office that we're going to send you some resources, right? We know that unfortunately we can't, pay your bills and things like that, but we may have a resource to lead you to those things, because we are aware that if you don't have that foundation, a strong foundation, right, of what's going on in your personal life, then it may be a challenge for you to be successful in your career. So we definitely want to be able to assist you with those things. And guys, you have put in time, you have put in money for your education. This is serious, guys. When you're signing this paperwork for your education, it is just as important as you buying a home, buying a vehicle. This is a big deal. You are investing time, you are investing your money to become something that's even greater within your education forefront. So remember, communicate with us, work at things out with you, with yourselves and with us. And again, congratulations on taking this journey, and we are very proud of you.
Thank you so much, Miss April. Are you
welcome.
Introducing our new career services person?
I will. If you want to slide over this way, Mr. Clary. Okay, well, let me move the camera. That might be a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Good morning. Oh, let me do this. Okay.
Good morning.
So this is Miss Tavera Rubin, and she will be your career services coordinator for medical billing and coding. Tell me about your background a little bit.
Okay, so I have years and years of back in recruiting. So from helping people with their resumes and helping them get that placement and understand those important soft skills and how to get in there and stay in there. So really, why I want to come to you today, it's like, yes, this is perfect.
Yes. And I love one thing that Mr. Faria does. She says, whenever you guys are going to meet her again and start to get paperwork done, she wants you to save her name under something particular, guys. So tell them what you want them to save your name under in their cell phone.
You're gonna have to say that the money is calling.
The money is calling, right?
The money is calling.
Yeah. So don't put Ms. Rubin at the back.
No.
The money is calling, literally, because that's what she does, and she does it well, guys. She does it well. So again, you have an opportunity to meet her again in the very near future. But she is one part of our 3 career services team. She also joins in with Caitlin Morrow and also Ms. Demetria Latig. So you're going to see those names. You're going to see some paperwork coming through from either of them this week. Actually, it's today. You will see that paperwork coming to you. So please take your time and fill those documents out. They will have some information just in the event that you need some guidance or filling out that paperwork. Okay, I'm gonna give it back on to you, Crystal.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss April. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our new careers. and new prospects on our journey to success. We're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining. See you all later. The new onboarding students, stay on. We're going to dive right into it. Thank you, Miss April.
Congratulations, everyone. Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank
You're welcome.
So, good morning again and welcome. So you all please make sure that you look at that PowerPoint slides that was attached in your documents. And that's going to show you everybody that you will be able to contact if you were in need of anything, your financial aid, your career services person, which is very important. And also remember, once you are halfway through, you are eligible to take the medical office assistant certification. So you do not have to finish, and wait until you're 9 months. You will be able to take that halfway through. And if you feel that you're ready, you are able to take that certification before graduation. You are eligible for, you get 2 certifications with Unitech, your medical office assistant certification and your medical billing and coding. So just please understand, if you feel that you're ready and you're in like 5 months to 6 months and you're feeling that you're ready to take that medical office certification, you can, and you are eligible to do that. So I'm going to go ahead now and share my screen. Did everybody get a chance to do or complete their ARA assignment? If you have not, you have until 11:55 p.m. tonight to complete that assignment. That is how you are officially enrolled in class. If you do not submit that assignment by 11:55 p.m., you will be dropped from the course. And again, does everyone have a computer, a working computer? Not only do you have one, but it works. You're able to read emails, you're able to look at assignments, you're able to also send information. Your computer has to work in order to be successful in this program. You have to have a working computer. And that was a couple of the questions as well on your ARA assignment. So please make sure that you have a working computer. One of our courses that we will be taking in one of the modules, you will definitely need a computer because you will be actually working like you're in a medical office. You will be doing medical charts. You will be doing sending out notifications. So you will definitely need to have a working computer. The only way you can finish that module is with a working computer. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. So we're in the new module just started on Friday. So you are lucky you're starting the beginning of a module. It started on Monday and we're in module 155. All of you are in module 155.14. So to get started, here is the welcome. I am your medical billing and coding instructor, Ms. Crystal Berry. Class expectations and tips for success. Daily assignments are due daily. That's every night you will have a daily assignment. It's due by 11:55 p.m. Labs and exams are due Sunday. So you have 7 days to complete your labs. I always say, for best practice, when you do that daily assignment, try to complete that daily lab. So on Fridays, you're done and you don't have anything to complete on Saturdays and Sundays. I know majority of us work, life still happens, things happen, but a lot of times I have students who wait until the end to do labs, and then all of a sudden something comes up, which it happens, something comes up and they can't complete their labs. Because then you have to remember, then you have 7 days, 5 assignments to complete in 2 days. Your labs are much more involved than your daily assignment. Your daily assignment is probably like 1 exercise, whereas your lab is a combination of exercises. So please, best practice, try to do your daily assignment, which is due by 11:55 p.m., but also try to do your lab for that day. You all are not responsible for any assignments until Friday, basically Thursday or Friday, because I want you all to complete your orientation that Miss Franny sent to you all, the different modules that you have to go through. Orientation and onboarding are two totally separate things. They are not the same. The labs, the modules that Miss Franny sent to you is orientation. The information that we're doing is onboarding. Two totally separate things. So please don't get confused with the onboarding that Miss Franny Hoffman sent out with the different modules that you have to go through and complete with your coursework for your medical billing and coding. So remember, labs are due by Sunday, 11:55 p.m. Best practice, try to do them on that day. When you're doing that Monday daily assignment, try to complete that Monday lab. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekends, you're done. Communication is key. Excuse me. Communication is key. I am here to help you. Do not wait until you're in a crisis to reach out. Like Miss April stated, communication is what's going to get you, to get the information. I am not a mind reader. I don't know if something is going on. If you do not communicate, I cannot help you. If you're struggling in any area, please contact me. Don't wait until Sunday to tell me that something happened and you couldn't get the labs done. You had the whole week to inform me. So right now, what I do is I usually reopen assignments, but if it becomes a constant thing, I will not reopen assignments. I know life happens, things happen. So sometimes you might not be able to complete an assignment. That's perfectly fine, but you have to communicate and let me know, okay, something came up, I wasn't able to complete my assignment. Then I will reopen, but please do not wait until the last minute because you do have 7 days to complete your labs. Zoom class should be held in a place that fosters a learning environment. This means you must attend class in a quiet setting. Class cannot be disrupted by children, family members, or friends, and cameras must be on. If you're at work, I do understand that you can't turn on your camera. That's understandable. I still want you to try to be able to attend. You can have your camera off, but you can listen as well. But remember, all of your Zoom classes are recorded. So if you're unable to attend, you can go back and look at the Zoom class. So I know everybody cannot attend Zoom class, but when you do attend Zoom class, you get extra points. So a lot of people like to be in attendance because those extra points come in handy. Say you make like a 60 or 70 on a exam. And usually my Zoom classes, I give anywhere from 5 to 10 points extra. You can add that to bring that grade up. So it's very important that you try to attend because I do give extra credit for attending Zoom class. But I do understand if you're unable to attend. That's understandable. You can go back and watch the recorded Zoom class. Every class is recorded. We have class on Tuesdays for 6 p.m. and we have class on Thursdays, every Thursday for 4 p.m. Every Tuesday for 6 p.m. is a Zoom class, and every Thursday for 4 p.m. is a Zoom class. We will not have Zoom class tomorrow because it's Halloween. And I know around that time, everybody's, who have kids are going to parties and just enjoying the Halloween festivities. So we will not have Zoom class on tomorrow, but we will have Zoom class on Thursday for 4 p.m. 6 o'clock on Tuesdays, 4 p.m. on Thursdays. Sometimes we might have Zoom class, but I'll be sending out reminders on sometimes for 7 p.m. That was the original time, 7 p.m. But I wasn't able to keep that appointment, so we pushed it to 6 p.m. But it could be between 6 and 7. But I always send out reminders. I always send out reminders on the day of as well to remind you. Make sure that you read your emails. I'm always sending out emails. Don't just read the first line. Read it in its entirety. Please read your entire emails. Watch all Zooms assigned by your instructor. They contain valuable information. Respect your instructor's time. My business hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursdays. On Fridays, I get off at 4 p.m. Do not contact me on weekends and holidays. Instructors have 24 hours to respond to texts, calls, or emails. Please, on the weekends, if it's in reference to an assignment, you can email me. I will not respond until that Monday morning. Please do not text me or call me on the weekends unless it's an emergency. Anything dealing with assignments, exams can wait until Monday. Remember, communication is key. If you were unable to complete that exam or something came up and you had informed me of it, I will reopen that exam or that assignment or that lab on Monday morning. So that's not an emergency to contact me in reference to an assignment that you missed. Because if you're calling me on Friday to tell me that you were not able to complete your labs from Monday through Friday, then that's a concern because you knew that you were not able to. Don't wait until the last minute to contact me. I'm very open. I'm always willing to reopen assignments, exams, and labs, but communication is key. Communicate with me and do not call me or contact me on the weekends. That can wait, but if it's an emergency, please contact me. I expect for you to conduct yourselves as a professional. This is your career. I don't know if you all have looked into the ads and Indeed and all of these other places, but medical billing and coding is in high and great demand, and it's a very lucrative profession. So treat this as this is your career because you will be doing medical billing and coding in this course. So please understand this is a very, very lucrative career. It is, I mean, everywhere you look, they're looking for billers and coders. So you're in the right profession, but treat this as your career. Work, do what you need to do. If you don't understand, I do tutoring. So if you're having difficulty with understanding what's going on, we can schedule a one-on-one. It doesn't have to be in the Zoom class. Zoom classes are fun because we get to work together and you get to code in your manuals with everybody. We do little games and different things like that. So it's fun, and then you get to learn. And then some of your classmates might be able to help you, whereas I can't, that you might understand your classmates better than what you can understand from me. So, but if that's not working for you, we can schedule a one-on-one Zoom class. Next, we have treat class the way you would treat your career. Positive, professional, prepared, and proficiency is our class motto. So please, this is your career. Treat it as it's your career. Next, we have the overview. So every day when you look in your overview, there's going to be a new event. So it has on here day 2. Friday started day 1, the first day in a new module, 155. So it's always going to be labeled when you look in your coursework, and it's the overview. It's letting you know what's the next event. Module medical billing and coding, 155 online. Day 2 of 20 daily assignments. So this module is 20 days. The module we just finished, oh my goodness, was long. It was a 40-day module. This module is only 20 days. So starting today is day 2 of 20 daily assignment. Chapter 24, radiology is due. So it's always going to let you know what's coming up next. This module started on October 27th and it ends on November 27th. So it's 20 days. Started October 27th and it will end on November 27th. Your syllabus. All of this is in your grace section of e-learning. This grace section is all of your information, everything you would need to know. So this is your student syllabus. We just started, so the objectives for this course for 24-1 is comprehensive review of radiology coding. This is going to be foreign to you all unless you're already working in the field and you're trying to get your certification. So please do not be alarmed because in the Ferris wheel, you're going to come back to this section. So you're not going to miss anything. It's probably going to be a little difficult now because this is foreign, but you will circle back to this information. So right now it's explain the format of the radiology section, demonstrate an understanding of radiology terminology. Everything that you're going to be reading, you have to become familiar with the medical terminology. The doctor is not going to write out entire words. It's going to be acronyms, abbreviations, so you definitely have to become prepared and understand your medical terminology. So this is what objectives we're covering this week, 1 through 5. You're always able to look at your syllabus and find out what we're looking over and what we're covering. That's your syllabus. Next, here's the coursework. Let me go over to change view so you'll see how it looks on your end. View as students. Back. So this is how it looks on your student view. So for coursework, this is how it would look when you all look at it. Due next, day 2 of 20, and it has due today, 11:55 p.m. Day 2 of 20 labs. Remember, you have 7 days to complete labs. Due Sunday, November 5th. So it's always going to tell you what's due today and what's due for your labs. If you had an exam that was due, that would be in here as well in this little square, this little box, as to due next. This is how it looks when you're looking at it. Day 1 daily assignment. I have your objectives in your assignment. Day 2, which is open because day 1 is now closed. This is day 2. And it has on here, this is the assignment. The abbreviation for hematocrit is what? The answer is HCT. So I give little daily practice certification questions. These are examples of what will be on your certification exam. So look at those really hard, and if you want to take and save it, you can. So it has Zoom class lecture today. It's Thursday for 4 p.m. Always every Thursday for 4 p.m. This is the bell ringer. And then I always have by what you would need to submit. I always will have submit by it. So for today's assignment, you all are not responsible for it. Exercise 24-2, submit. So this would be in your books. You do not have your books yet. Once I receive all of the ARA assignments, I submit that. You usually get the codes for your books, usually Tuesday or Wednesday. So this is how it would look, and then this is how your labs would look. And I always have the objectives there, and I would have submit by what you would need to submit. And then it goes to day 3, day 4, day 5. Everything is always in your coursework, and you will find that in the grade section of e-learning. News and announcements. Let me go back to regular view. So for news and announcements, we just started. So usually, like tomorrow, I will be posting today for tomorrow that we will not have Zoom class, in observation of Halloween, because I know people have kids and you want to get out and trick or treat, go to parties. So that will be in your news and announcement. Always check your news and announcements to see, make it a habit. Check it when you log on, check it when you log off, just to make sure if I post anything in your news and announcements. Roster. This is everybody who's in this class. This is how I check attendance, daily attendance. Your assignment is due by 11:55 p.m. every morning. I have to make sure that you submitted an assignment. And this is where I would check to see if you were present, your attendance. This is also where you will be able to link with other classmates. Like say you missed an assignment and it's after hours. You can contact or email one of your classmates to get that missed assignment or something that you didn't understand. You can get all of that information here in the class roster. Resources. Ms. Franny have submitted you all and provided you all with the modules. Grade book, I cannot click on that because these are the students' grades. But this is where you will be able to find your grades. For every exam, every assignment, every lab, you will be able to look in your grade book in the grade section here on the side of e-learning to find your grade book. Attendance. This is where I would mark your attendance as well. Course information. This is Miss Jessica Washington. She's the Director of Education. My name, Crystal Berry. I'm your online medical billing and coding instructor. And Miss April, who you met on the call, is the Director of Online Services. PowerPoint slides. Very, very important. This is where you all can look at now until your books come in, so you can get an update and get ahead on what we're covering. So chapter 24, this is the second day. So you would click on PowerPoint slides. And this is where you would find the information. It's the same information. The book is, except in your PowerPoint slides, it's more detailed. So if you have trouble with understanding the verbiage that's in your textbook, you can find that information in your PowerPoint slides. It's easier for some people. Some people like the book, some people like the PowerPoint slides. So it tells you here, radiology, branch of medicine that uses radiant energy to diagnose and treat patients. Specialist in radiology, radiologist, doctor of medicine. Make sure you always read at the bottom of your PowerPoint slides. It says radiology uses radiant energy to diagnose and treat patients. The term radiology originally referred to the use of X-rays to produce radiographs, but now it is commonly applied to all types of medical imaging. Always read the bottom part. It gives you information. Also, a lot of times you'll find this on your exam, these questions. A radiologist is a physician licensed MD. Radiologists can provide services to patients independent of or in conjunction with another physician of a different specialty. And then you'll look at this in the book, subsections of radiology. So all of this is good information. So always read your PowerPoint slides. Zoom class. We had our first Zoom class on Thursday. As I explained, your Zoom classes are always recorded. So you can always go into your grade section of e-learning under Zoom class and look at any Zoom class that's recorded that we have had. This is one that we had on Thursday. It was the first day of the new module. You will be able to press it and look at and review everything that we did for your Zoom class. So you're not going to miss anything, but you have to watch the videos. Sometimes I give a pop quiz or a question that might say, what did I say in the Zoom class, you know, after a certain thing? That's how you get extra points as well. So make sure you watch your Zoom class videos if you're not in attendance. And that is it. Let me stop sharing. So that is it for your onboarding. So now it's question time. Do I have any questions or concerns? You all are not responsible for any assignments until Thursday and Friday. And I will be emailing you your assignment for that day. Only thing I want you all to focus on now is reading your PowerPoint slides. You can look at the assignments that's going on and you can read to make sure that you're staying caught up. And also completing your orientation modules that Miss Franny sent to you all on Friday or Saturday, whichever day that you were actually enrolled. So make sure that you are completing those modules. That's the most important because those things are due Friday for Miss Franny. They have to be complete by Friday. Remember, the ARA assignment has to be completed by 11:55 p.m. tonight. Read your PowerPoint slides. Just because you're not completing those assignments for today and tomorrow and Wednesday, still become familiar with the PowerPoint slides. Look in your assignments because you still can look at the assignments. Read the PowerPoint slides for that section so that you're up to date and you're aware. So when you do start your assignment on Thursday, you know what's going on. Any questions or concerns?
Yes, we don't have a certain, but I don't have like a username or password or whatever.
They're
like
going to email that to you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you will be getting that. You had to
Yes,
be in attendance. Like I said, IT will be sending those out for you.
yes, ma'am.
Any other questions? Don't be shy. You mean we're gonna be in a lot of communication. Talk to me if you have questions.
Hey, I sent my ARA via email. I was trying to see if you received it.
I'll check it. I'll check it and see, and then I'll respond if I have it.
Okay.
Mr. Anthony, Ebony, Brianna, Tatiana, no
I'm
questions?
gonna do my Zoom, but sometimes it may be on my phone because
Oh, it
I
doesn't
keep
matter.
bring my laptop in certain rooms. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have quite a few people who do Zooms on their phones.
Okay.
And when you get your manuals, and we have days, you can bring your manual, you'll have to have your manual, but you all are not going to be responsible for that right now because you're just getting started. Do I have anyone who's in the medical billing and coding field right now and you're just trying to get your certification?
No.
So all newbies. So this is going to be exciting. I'm telling you, this is a very great.
My children laughed at me.
It's gonna be a great, you're gonna love it. You're gonna be pulling out your hair in the beginning because you're new. You don't know anything about it. So I don't want anybody to become discouraged. It is a learning process. I had to learn a while back myself. I'm a nurse practitioner and my field is mental health psychiatric. So it took me a while to get to know those codes and navigate through everything myself. So, please do not become discouraged. Don't leave, don't say, oh, I can't do this. That's why we work together as a team. If you need one-on-one tutoring, please contact me. Nothing is look, I always say, no answer is a stupid answer. People say, oh, I thought that was a stupid question. No, if you don't know, you don't know. That's
But
why we're here to learn.
actually, my daughter goes to school right now for Unitech doing this. And she laughed at me because yesterday I had to call her for something.
Really? She's doing medical billing and coding on campus?
Actually, she's online because she's working. So the lady, like, I have a mother and a daughter dual.
Great. So she already started.
Yes, basically, I think she'll be finishing she'll be finishing February, I think.
Oh, good. Great. Yes. And then a lot of people, like I said, a lot of employers are now, requesting that you have the certification. And that's the thing. So this is great. And like I said, it's a very lucrative field. Career services, even right now, if you're unemployed, career services can help you with getting some employment. It might not be in a field that you want, but that's what career services they're here for. So if you're unemployed now, you need a part-time, gig or something to help get you through, contact career services. They're able to assist you with employment. Any other questions or concerns?
Yeah, so when it comes to like tutoring, do you have like a certain schedule if we needed tutoring, or do we just have to ask?
You have to call and let me know because I have students. I have 3 classes. This is not my only class. I have 3 classes. So contacting me and then we can find a schedule that works for both of us. Whereas we can do, have tutoring on the side. But I do tutoring all the time. So just call and, see what works best.
Okay, gotcha.
And I love for people, like I said, because even though our Zoom classes, they're fun, because you get to learn. A lot of times, a lot of my students say they learn better when they're, participating with their other classmates because it's fun. And then they say they can find a code and you couldn't. And then, we always tell and give the page number that they found that code. So then you can look at and go back and see, oh, so this is how they found it. So it's helpful. And like I said, I do understand we have life, life happens, we have jobs. But if at any time, you don't have to come to both classes if you can't, but try to make one of the classes. And if not, look at the Zoom classes because you still can participate, when we're doing, you can look at it, find that code when we're doing it to see if you're able to find it. But it's going to take some time because you're new and it's going to take some time for you all to, learn out the format, how to find the codes. And Shaquana, you have a head start since your daughter is already in it. She'll be able to assist you. So you're one of the lucky ones. But if
And
not,
I've seen them books. Oh my God, them books are big.
yes,
Good Lord.
it's going to be fun. Yes. Any other questions? Brianna, Tatiana, y'all being quiet. Ebony, Anthony, talk to me. So y'all understand so far?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. And go back and watch this recording because I'm gonna be sending it out to you all in a few. Go back and watch this recording. So, you know, if you have any other questions,
I'm at work
feel free.
and these kids screaming.
Oh, okay. So if
I'm
you
at
have
work
any other
and the
questions,
kids screaming.
they're screaming, that's okay. So give me a call if you know, forgot something or you couldn't think right at this moment. Feel free to give me a call and I will answer. Remember, you're not responsible for any of the daily assignments or labs right now. Your first assignment will be on Thursday, due by 11:55 p.m. But please go through those daily assignments. Go through day 2 and day 3. Read those PowerPoint slides so you can become familiar. And then knowing, because then when day 4 comes and you're reading, it's like, okay, I don't know any of this. Read the PowerPoint slides. That's the same information that's in your textbook. It's just a better and clearer understanding. It simplifies it with your PowerPoint slides. Okay, so you all enjoy. I'll be sending your information, your ARAs. Remember, read all of your emails in its entirety. Always read the emails. I'll be posting information and news and announcements. Read that when you log on and before you log off for today. And remember, communication is key. I'll be sending this recorded video out to you all, possibly within 30 minutes. I have to let everything convert and then I'll be sending it to you all. You all have a marvelous day. Remember, no Zoom class tomorrow. It's trick or treat, Halloween. Have
My
fun.
baby's birthday.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yes, have fun, enjoy, so you get a day's break. See, you're starting with a break. Look at that. So you all enjoy. But Thursday, 4 p.m., I'll see you all for 4 p.m. if you're able to join. If not, it's recorded for you. Enjoy your day. Remember to call me, send me a text, email if you have any further questions. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.